So excited to present this video to you. Just a little disclaimer, this is for a class assignment. So yeah, I'm excited to have DeAngelo Williams here. And DeAngelo, would you like to start off by just telling a little bit about your childhood?
Okay, like you said, I'm DeAngelo Williams. So I'm from Muskegon, Michigan. It's about 3 hours away from Detroit. A lot of people don't really know about it. It's a small city. So I'm really an Army kid. I'm the oldest of 3 children. And my dad, like I said, he was in the military. My mom was in the military too. She fought in Desert Storm. So when I was little, we bumped around a lot. We lived in Arizona, Germany, Georgia, Arkansas. So me, my brother, and my sister, we were all born in 3 different places. So my sister was born in Arkansas, my brother was born in Germany, and I was born in Muskegon. I was the lucky one.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. And so most of your family is there now, right? Like extended family and aunts and uncles?
Oh, yes. So my family, they're huge. So my dad, he has 11 brothers and sisters, and then my mom, she has 9. Wow. So, and most of them still live in Muskegon. I mean, some stay in Georgia, but majority of them still live in Muskegon. Yeah.
That's great. And then you went to high school in Muskegon, right? Correct?
Yeah.
And how was that experience?
It was fun. I went to a big public school, one of the biggest schools like in Muskegon, so it was nice. I played football and basketball there, and then I was fortunate enough to get a scholarship for basketball. Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow. That's great.
Nice. Yeah,
and then where did you go for college after that?
Okay, so when I first got out of college, I went to Albion College. It was D3 school. And then I ended up transferring Grace Christian University. It used to be called Grace Bible College. But then the school got way bigger, so they changed it to a university. But I ended up transferring there. It was a real good experience there, basketball-wise, faith-wise, and then, school-wise as well. So, yeah, we ended up winning a national championship my second year there. So that was a big highlight of going there. And yeah, I loved it there. I'm glad I was able to go there. I think God really brought me to there, so that was a good experience for me.
That's great. And then how would you say your transition was from high school to college? Do you say it was difficult? How was it like making friends, and how was that for you?
Okay, so my high school, they really prepared us like well for college. So when I got to college, I knew like what it was going to be like. Like it was going to be this, because like in high school, like from freshman to like your senior year, they prep you, like they work you up like different things towards like what college will look like. So when you get to like being a senior, like they don't make you come to class, like it's all on you type of thing. So so yeah, I think they prepared me well for college. So that transition, it wasn't that difficult. Only thing that was like probably difficult to me was balancing like basketball and then school all year round, because like in high school you just got that period of basketball, but basketball for college is all year round. You got workouts at 5 o'clock in the morning. I go to class, and then so that was probably the biggest transition, was just finding balance.
And then how were your coaches and the players on your team? How did they kind of affect your growth as a person when you're in college?
Oh, okay. So my first year when I went to Albion College, my cousin, he actually went to Albion College, and we played together. He was a senior at the time. So he helped me a lot, like grow like as a college athlete. He helped me like with studies and stuff like that. And then the coaches, like they're on you tough, like when you get there, about study hall, about getting here, about getting there. If you're on time, then you're late. If you're early, then you're on time type thing. So they were really influential in that transition. They really helped a lot.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so how was your process in college and everything? You're involved in basketball. How did you kind of decide what steps you wanted to make towards your career and choosing a major? How was that?
Okay, so my family, like they're all like entrepreneurs. Like my cousin, she owns a trucking company, a big trucking company. They move naval parts through the U.S. So I've just been around like entrepreneurs all my life, so I just felt like the business route was a great opportunity for me. And then I started working at DT Energy when I was just graduating from high school. I got a job there as like a little summer student, just helping there. And then I got to see like the background of business in there, and I was like real interested. So I think that really moved me towards like getting my degree in business administration.
Wow. And it sounds like you've mentioned a lot family playing a big role in just helping you choosing college and choosing like a major. So how much does your family really mean to you?
Oh, my family means a lot to me. Like, I was just telling one of my friends this. He's really like not my friend. He's actually my cousin, so it's really crazy. So, like most of the people that consider like my friends, like real close to me, are like my cousins or something, or like my brothers and my sisters. So, my family, like I said, they're huge. So, I didn't really like need that many friends. So I got them, and then they really helped me a lot. Like, I'm really a product of like it takes a village. Like, my mom didn't really like do it by herself. My dad, like, they didn't really do it by themselves. They had help from like everybody, aunts, uncles, cousins. So that was a huge thing for me.
Wow, that's great how they just played that role in just shaping and molding you and everything. And then what year did you graduate from undergrad?
So I graduated from undergrad in 2019.
Okay, awesome. And then, so 2020 was kind of a crazy year.
Yeah.
How did COVID kind of affect you in your job? Because you were working at DT Energy at the time, correct? How did that kind of play a role in just like kind of shifting and everything? And it was just kind of a wild year all around.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, when I first like heard of COVID, I'm like, all right, it's something that'll blow over. It'll be a couple months or something, like a couple weeks. It's like nothing. But then my boss was like, yeah, we probably gonna be like shutting down here, like, and it's like real serious. So I was like, all right, whatever. Then that time rolled around and we actually like shut down. So everybody in our like plant were able to keep their jobs. And then most of like the office workers were at home doing their work, because it's just office work. So we don't really like have to be in the office. So they pushed us all to at home work. And then like the field workers, they just had the time off and were able to collect unemployment for the most part. But soon as things like start to dwindle down, we were right back to work. But we're still doing like the home thing. So
the online things and not having to go back in the office.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how the internet can just connect us in ways that we never thought we could be, in such a time as this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then now, being in 2021, kind of a year later from the pandemic, you actually have a new opportunity. So what are you kind of working on now with schooling and making those next steps in your career?
Okay, so now I'm here at LeTourneau University, great place, getting my MBA, just to help me further along my career, and then help me move up in the business of DTE. So I feel like God led me here and helping around athletics, being a grad assistant. So I felt like it was a good spot for me. And then that changing and with like COVID and everything, and I don't know, I just feel like it's starting to kind of get in control. Like we got the vaccine and everything, but I mean, I guess this is what it is.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then, so how, after you graduate with your MBA, what's your next kind of steps? And like, where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? Are you hoping to stay with the company you're in, or would you like to move somewhere else? Like, what are your kind of aspirations with that?
Okay, so I'm kind of at a split road right now. So I like, I love DT. I love working for them. I would love to continue with them. But like I said, my dad was in the Army and the VA, so it's like a Veteran Affairs. They have offices like all over, and I probably would love to work for them too in their business office. They have good compensation, great benefits. That's a big part, is the great benefits. But I mean, DT has great benefits too, but the VA offers a little bit more benefits. And then they have offices in like great weather related places. So that's what I would love too. I don't know if I can stick around in Michigan. It just gets too cold in Michigan for me. So
would you want to stay here in Texas? What do you think of Texas thus far?
Oh yeah, I love Texas for sure. I would definitely stay here.
Yeah, I would agree. It's really nice. It's nice not having to worry about snow or anything.
You don't even have to think about snow, but even though we did snow, but
that's so great. And then DeAngelo, kind of looking over, your life as a kid, going through college and now in grad school and looking to pursue your career. How do you feel like your faith has kind of been a part of each step of the way, and just kind of leading you to where you're at now?
My faith was a huge part in it. So, kind of like a little testimony. So, I applied for a lot of graduate assistantships, and I got a call back from like 5 of them, But then one day I was sitting down, I was like, man, if it's meant for me to go to Texas, then I want a sign or something like today. Then like 2 hours, no later than like 3 hours later, Jim McCurdy, he called me and was like, we'd love to have you here. We'll love to offer you the position to come here. And then in Texas, like I don't know anybody. Like I have no family or nothing here. So that was huge for me to come down here just basically by myself. So
yeah. And have you been able to kind of meet people since you've been here?
Oh, I met this great person named Susie.
Wow, she sounds pretty great.
Oh, she's great. Great person. If you don't know her, you gotta meet her. I might introduce you to her one day.
You should. She sounds pretty amazing. So she's also new to Texas. So yeah, and I think she likes it thus far.
Oh yeah. I would agree with her for sure.
Wow, that's incredible. So thank you so much for your time, DeAngelo. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.